Hey guys, today we're going to be training and I'm going to be answering your questions. I asked you guys on my channel like last week what questions you guys had for me, and I have a lot of questions. Let's get started. As you can see, today I'm going to be training Chip, which is my new Appaloosa. I did actually buy a new Appaloosa after my buying Appaloosas video, so no hate. It's genuinely one of the cutest horses I've ever seen in my entire life. Why is my camera so far away? Let's fix that. Anyways, I've literally only been riding the Appaloosa since the update. Like, I'm obsessed with them. They're so cute and it's been making me want to train. Okay, Quinlan said, how are you? I am doing good. I feel like it's been a really good year. Even with all the crazy stuff going on right now, I feel like it's been a pretty good year and I'm staying positive. Things are going well in my life and in my channel. So yeah, I'm doing good. How about you? Hopefully things are going well for all you guys too. April Mystery Sky said, what year did you start SSO? That's a good question. I feel like on my channel a lot, I'll be like, oh, like back when SSO in the old days, but like sometimes I think that I was playing SSO a long time ago, but I'm actually haven't been playing for that long. It just feels like it because I watched a lot of SSO old videos. Not so much anymore, but I used to watch a lot of SSO videos from like old SSO days and I just feel like I was there. I started playing SSO in 2019, so it's almost been 3 years. It's not even that long, but it's crazy to me that it's even been 3 years. Like, that's actually just insane. Stephanie Strawberryfield said, love your videos, Rose. Thanks. My question is, do you make money from YouTube? That's a good question. So until recently, no, I didn't make money from YouTube. Right now, I actually do. I just became eligible to make money from YouTube. You have to have like 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. However, I don't make very much off of it, and that was really never my intention to make money from YouTube. I mostly did it for the enjoyment as a hobby. And just because it honestly gives me something to do while I'm playing this game. I think so far this month is the first month I've been eligible, and so far I've made $7, which doesn't seem like very much, but I'm just grateful that I even make $7 extra. Like, that's a whole drink at Starbucks. So thank you guys for that. Mira Flowerfeather said, what are your top 5 favorite SSO YouTubers? Okay, recently I feel like I haven't been watching very much SSO, but I will tell you who are the YouTubers over time that I've watched most of their videos. So obviously I feel like everyone watches Violet Flower Garden and Madison Dark Knight. They don't really post that much anymore, but I used to watch them more. Recently my number 1 is actually Denise Widestorm. I feel like I watch Denise Widestorm's videos a lot. Who else do I watch? Oh yeah, recently I started watching Avery Donside. I really like especially their like story time videos. Like, those are crazy. Just like stuff to put on while I train. I would say Luna Zebra Forest. I watched Luna Zebra Forest's videos and really enjoyed those. Yeah, like, I don't feel like those YouTubers really post very much anymore, some of them, but I don't watch that many Star Stable YouTubers actually. Oh my gosh, I always forget to go to Paddock Island and do the races there. Like, what the heck? Kara Turtle Sky said, are you excited for the new Appaloosas? So I think you asked this question before the Appaloosas arrived, but the answer is I was excited for the new Appaloosas. My expectations were exceeded with the Appaloosas. Like, they were even better than I thought they would be. Amelia Lion Tower said, do you have a dog, cat, horse? I don't have any pets at the moment. I used to have a dog. But I don't have a dog anymore. He passed away. They also asked, what's your favorite horse IRL? Yeah, I don't have a dog or a cat or a horse in real life. Maybe I could say like my lesson horse, the horse I ride for my riding lessons, like, is an American Quarter Horse. His name's Hank. He's a bay. I think he just has a really sweet temperament. I mean, I'm kind of a beginner level rider, so I make some mistakes while I ride, but he's like such a forgiving horse and is so responsive, and I just feel like we're so in tune when we're riding, which is awesome. So yeah, that's probably my favorite horse in real life, is the horse I ride for my lessons. Lauren said, hey Rose, favorite area, love you. Oh, love you too. I feel like I have a lot of different favorite areas. Like, should I pick favorite area, like the area I think that's the prettiest, or the area that I go when I just want like nostalgia? Okay, as of right now in this moment, my favorite area, just like the Silverglade area in general, like Steve's Farm area, Marley's, like Silverglade Manor. Even though Steve's has been redone, the whole Silverglade area is just very like nostalgic for me always, and even though I haven't been playing for that long, I still like have memories of Star Stable from 2019, you know? Like Madison Flower Cloud said, "What's your favorite song?" Yes, I love you. You make my day. That's so sweet. Thanks. My favorite song. So my favorite artist for a long time has been John Mayer. And one of my favorite songs is from his new album that recently came out. It's called Wild Blue. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen me use it for about 80 Instagram stories, and I will never apologize for that. Like, it's just such a good song. Not a sponsor. Just kidding. I don't have sponsors, guys. Like, Jorvik Stars said, opinion on Marmite. I hate to say that I have no idea what that is. Let me look it up really quick. It's a savory food spread made from yeast extract that was invented by German scientist Justus von Liebig and originally made in the United Kingdom. Is this kind of like Vegemite? Like, are they the same thing? Why is Marmite banned? Marmite was banned in Denmark because of the number of added vitamins and minerals it contains. So what? What's wrong in Denmark? Or do they not like to be healthy? I don't know why you want my opinion on Marmite, but let me know in the comments if it's like Vegemite. I've actually always wanted to try it, and I know everyone says it's gross, but I'm just one of those people that I could see how it would be good. I'm a savory food person. Like when I want a snack, I want freaking chips and guac. I don't really always want cake or anything like that. Libby Byrne said, "What's your worst SSO experience? Love your vids." I don't know that I've had like any really bad SSO experiences. The worst part about my SSO experience overall has just been like negativity of Star Stable players. Like it's hard when you go on the Instagram page of Star Stable and they're releasing things that you actually really like and are excited to play the game, and people are just really negative about it. But at the same time, everyone is entitled to their own opinions. But yeah, that's kind of the worst part of my SSO experience so far. But overall, it's been really good. I really like SSO, obviously. That's why I still play. Webby said, thoughts on the new Appaloosa? Yes, I would love to give you my thoughts. So I made my first impressions video where I bought the Appaloosas. Since then, I have had a lot more thoughts, okay? So I've come to the conclusion that everyone really had like a negative opinion on like first impression on the Appaloosas from the spoiler videos, and then they look totally different in game than they looked in the spoiler videos. And while people were saying they look weird, they look freaking ugly, like I hate these horses before they even came out, now everyone that has actually seen them in game and has them in game think they're actually the best horse SSO has in game right now. So my thoughts are, it is actually currently my favorite horse in the game. No doubts. It has the best coats. Like look at this coat. The animations are really good and they're just really true to how these horses look in real life. I looked up some pictures and videos and things and I was like, wow, they really just killed it with this. Like they did such a good job. And I think spoilers can really hurt the final product. Mainford Trom, sorry, I don't know how to say your name. If you could buy a horse in real life, what would it be? That's a really good question. You know, I mean, I've definitely dreamed of having horses. But yeah, I've always really wanted like a chestnut horse with like a blaze. Okay, this is so specific. I've always dreamed if I had a horse, it would be like a chestnut horse with a white like blaze strip down its face and then like white socks. I just feel like that would be so cute. Or just a horse that was completely black with like a star marking on its forehead. I think that would be so cute. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know too much about horse breeds. Oh my gosh, help. I can't even with this race. Morgan Bitterful asked, what is your dream horse in the game? There are so many breeds in SSO, and a lot of what I know about horse breeds and things has been from playing this game, like learning about different breeds. So like I don't know that there's a certain horse breed that I even know about that is not already in the game. I mean, the only thing I've heard about is if we had those little miniature horses in this game, that would be really fun. I've heard people talk about having miniature horses. I think those would be so cute. They could like follow us around like a pet kind of. Do you have any siblings? Yeah, I do have siblings. So I have 2 younger brothers. I'm really glad I had brothers, to be honest, because it was pretty no drama. I always wanted sisters like growing up, but I'm glad I have brothers. Do you ride horses IRL? Yes, I do. I ride Western. I've been taking lessons for over a year now, so it's been going really well. I've learned just like basics of a little bit of barrel patterns and do mostly trail rides and a little bit of everything. If you could add anything into the game, what would you add? I kind of talked about this in my updates or whatever video, but I feel like there's a lot I could add. One that I can think of right now is having access to the closet from anywhere in game. Like if we could just have a little closet icon, that would be awesome. not requiring us to feed our horses to go fast. One thing I think would be cool is if they would add like really nice features for horse care. I think that's really fun. I've played games before where you could like actually pick the hooves and like it was more interactive, mucking out the stables. I mean, would I do that? Maybe like for one horse, but what inspired you to do YouTube? Don't really know. Definitely Star Stable is the game that really inspired me to start a channel, but I can't really remember like when I first decided I was gonna start a channel. I think honestly it was from watching a lot of Star Stable YouTubers when I first started playing and have always enjoyed watching YouTube videos. How long do you think you'll do YouTube for? I haven't thought about it at all. I mean, I have thought in the future like how I wonder if I'll still be doing this in like 5 years. The answer is like until I don't want to play anymore, probably. When I start like dreading getting on SSO to make a video, that's when I know that I'll be done. For right now, I'm still enjoying logging on to Star Stable even when I'm not filming sometimes, and just I'm enjoying the content they're putting out still. And yeah, to me Star Stable is still an enjoyable game to play, and until it's not, I probably will continue to make videos. How would you rate SSO on a scale from 1 to 10? Okay, I'm gonna rate this using comparison with other horse games I've played in the past. I have always played horse games. I've always been interested in horses. I used to take lessons as a kid but stopped, and I've always loved and had a passion for horses. And then only recently did I start playing like online, and compared to all of the horse games that I've played, I would give Star Stable a 10. Okay, I'll give it a 9.5 because nobody's perfect, but a 9.5 because I think this game is so cool. The open concept of the game where you can literally ride around the biggest map ever. I don't know of any other game that has such a huge map that's so nice, and there is a lot to do. Any tips on Procreate? I saw your Instagram and your art is insanely good. Thank you. I don't feel like my art is insanely good. I feel like it's very, very basic. Like I just started really drawing on Procreate in the last half a year, but my tips are actually use an Apple Pencil. I know that it's very expensive, so not everyone can use one, but it made a huge amount of difference in like the quality of my drawings. Before I was just using like a $5 stylus, which was fine. You can do pretty good art with a stylus, but that's what helped me. Also watch YouTube videos. I watched a lot of YouTube tutorials on like how to draw, watching other people draw and seeing how they would go from like the sketch to the finished product really helped me see like it takes a lot of patience, and it's basically just one stroke at a time. Yeah, I'm proud of the art I've done so far. I know that to some people it might seem very basic and beginner, but I'm proud of it because I worked hard on those art pieces. What is the name of your satisfying keyboard? That's hilarious. Okay, I get so many comments about this. The keyboard I use is literally like just the keyboard that comes with a Mac desktop computer. Okay, I think it's this, the Apple Wireless Magic Keyboard, and I use this mouse, the Apple Magic Bluetooth mouse. How do you come up with great video ideas? So honestly, I don't think I would say I do come up with great video ideas. Like some ideas I come up with on my own, and some ideas are just things I've seen other people do that I want to try. I'm not going to take credit and be like, I come up with all my video ideas by myself. Like nobody does that. We all bounce off each other on the YouTube-verse. I have a notes app on my phone, and I just put down all my video ideas that I have as they come, so that when I sit down to film a video, it doesn't feel forced. If SSO wasn't an online game, would you still play? I think I would. It would be nice to be able to play without other people. At the same time, other people are usually what motivates me to log on a lot of the time, so that's a really tricky question. Like no clubs. It would be really lonely. Yeah, but I do think I would still play because I play other games where I'm the only person playing. But do you play any instruments? I actually really have a passion for music, and I always kind of have, but I've been playing piano for a long time. I recently, like a few years ago, started teaching myself to play guitar. So yeah, those are a couple of things that I really enjoy doing. I love to play piano, and I love trying to play guitar. Your favorite horse? I'm assuming this means in-game. So it really changes pretty much every week, but this week my favorite horse is the Appaloosa. Favorite horses that have been my favorites for a while are also like the Arabian and American Pain Horse, and the Gotland Pony. Favorite type of video to film? Some of my favorites to film recently have been the training time videos because it just really makes the time go by quickly, and I just get to read all of your guys' comments. I feel like especially now that more of you participate in the training videos, I feel like it's really, really fun to see what you guys have to say or ask. I also really enjoy filming like buying new horses that are coming out. Those are so fun because I just love when new horses come out on SSO. but training videos take forever to edit, so sometimes it's kind of a pain. Where the buying new horses videos, I could edit those in like 15 minutes. Mrs. Coco, I have seen that you have not fed your horses yet. I am hungry. It has been months. What the heck? I actually just paid for stable care, so you'll be happy to know my horses won't be so slow anymore. What's your favorite Generation 1 horse and SSO? I don't really love any of the Gen 1 horses anymore, but at the time, I really liked the American Paint horse. That was a Gen 1 horse, and I thought it was hot stuff. Now looking back, it's so ugly, but it's probably the best looking of all the other Gen 1 horses. Hi, first I just want to say I love you too much. Thanks. And my question is, well, how was your time in school? Guessing you're asking like how I enjoyed like elementary, junior high, and high school, because I graduated high school already. I was really good at like academics and stuff. Like I feel like I was really good in my classes, but I always didn't like going to school. I would literally ask my mom to excuse me from school like every day. Sometimes she would, and sometimes she'd say no. So school wasn't really my thing, but I was good at it, which is kind of funny. How old are you? Yeah, like I'm not gonna share personal information like this on the internet. Did you always want to be a YouTuber? And if not, why did you become one? No, I didn't always want to be a YouTuber. I always thought it'd be fun to make videos, and I wouldn't even consider myself a YouTuber, to be honest, because this is not like the most important thing I do in my life. Like I feel like this is just a small part of what I do, but this is something I do for fun. Yeah, I kind of already told you guys why I started doing a YouTube channel, so yeah, hopefully that answered your question. How is your voice so pretty? Okay, I don't know about you guys, like has anyone learned why it is that we hate the sound of our own voices? Because whenever I hear myself, I think it's the microphone, honestly. I feel like a microphone makes me sound way better, and also I think I've just gotten used to hearing myself like editing my own videos, and so I don't actually hate it as much anymore. So maybe if you film your voice and record videos once a week, then you'll like your voice better. Do you like Disney? Like Disneyland? Disney Plus? I like going to Disneyland. What's your most favorite thing in the world? Something that makes you happy whenever you think about it. My family. Whenever I think about my family is always the ones that are there for me, and the answer will probably always be my family. Also, I'm Christian, and so Jesus makes me happy. Yeah, so that's kind of what makes me happy. If you had to choose, would you want Spirit or JoJo Siwa to come back? Neither. Oh my gosh, if I had to choose, I guess Spirit. I don't really get the JoJo Siwa thing. Like I was never into that. I felt like I just want to get Spirit just so that I could have some laughs. What's your least favorite Gen 3 horse? Yeah, the Persian one is probably my least favorite. I'm just not really into that horse. I almost sold it, so. Or the Frisians, except for the brown and white spotted one. That one I actually kind of like. Do you wish you could change your SSO name? Okay, so story time. I actually made an original account and lost the email to it, so I couldn't make that account start writer. So my original account was called Koko Rosewater, and it was a free account, and I, for some reason, like couldn't log into the email associated with it or something, and when I went to get Star Rider, it wouldn't let me. So I made a new account, called it Koko Rosewater, and then got lifetime Star Rider on that account. So that's the one I'm playing right now. I really actually am glad my SSO name is Koko Rosewater instead of Koko Rosewood. What is your favorite horse you own in Star Stable? Okay, I think it would be Flower Moon Lacey, my gray American Paint horse. Currently my favorite horse in SSO, but the Appaloosas are coming for that horse, so we'll see what happens. What made you start Star Stable? So I'll just kind of go through the history of the horse games I played. I don't remember some of the names, but I feel like the horse game I played before SSO was called like Pippa Fennell Time to Ride, and it had like a storyline, and it was pretty fun, and I had it on CD, and then the CD broke and got scratched and I couldn't play it anymore, and I was always trying to figure out, I was like looking for a different horse game to play or a way to play, and I was literally like searching one day like horse games, and Star Stable came up, and that's how I started Star Stable, just by googling it. Why did you choose to train the horse you're training in the vid? So this is Chip, because it looks like a chocolate chip cookie. Yeah, I decided to train Chip because this is the horse that I was riding when I logged off, and it's the most recent horse I've bought, and so I wanted to start training it. Yeah, that's why. Is there a certain subscriber goal you're trying to get, or do you not care? I don't really care. I mean, it always feels nice when I see, oh, I like gained subscribers. People like want to watch my videos. That of course makes me feel good, but I've been making videos regardless of how many subscribers I have, so never have expected to get more subscribers. I've never like put a goal on myself. Like, oh, man, I hate this race when this guy's on the back of my horse. It's like, okay guys, thanks for participating writing and submitting your questions for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.
I'm on thin ice, you'd never guess. I've been hiding a monster, keeping it quiet. I do my best.